Fast forward 5 to 10 minutes if you're watching the replay. Hit the like button. Thanks for stopping by. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Looking for a live stream sponsor. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Thanks for stopping by. I decided to do a live stream. I'm bored. Figured I'd hang out with the bros. You know? Since I don't got no friends in real life. Yeah. We about to get started, you know? We about to get started. Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here. Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here. We gonna hang out. We gonna kick it. We gonna kick it. We gonna hang out. We gonna kick it. Am I froze again? What's the word? Let me know something in the chat. Anything in the chat. Let me know something. We definitely about to get started. I got a couple ridiculous things lined up. Couple ridiculous things. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody look out for the drones above. Make sure you don't get nothing dropped on your head. Or no chemical sprayed in your mouth. Let's see what we got here. Where we at? Went over her. We're gonna do her. All right. I probably shouldn't do my e-begging spill. It's only 3 people in here. Everybody hit the like button. All right, I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. Make you the king of the stream and let somebody dethrone you with a higher donation. The goal for the night is $25 goal. If we meet it, it guarantees a live stream Tuesday. And I will try to stay on for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours tonight if we meet that goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Let's get it.
Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Keep It Positive, Sweetie. I'm Krista Renee, and today we are talking about dating in your 40s.
Yikes.
And when I think about dating in your 40s, the first song that came to mind was Destiny's Child, Independent Women.
Oh.
All my women independent, throw your hands up at me. And when I think of that, it's because I feel like once women get to their 40s, they're still dating, they're definitely independent.
I don't know if that's true. It may be true. Well, there's women who are still single in their 40s and they're not quite independent. They still be getting money from tricks and random D-boys and random dudes here and there. Getting help from their parents still at 40. Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. There's a lot of independent, single, 40-year-old women. But look, it just boils down to this. By the time you 40 and single, if your husband didn't pass, you're just flat out not going to be a good dating option. Maybe 1% of women who are 40 plus and still single and never had a spouse pass, that would be a good partner for somebody. Well, I know y'all don't like that word partner, but good companion, I'll say that.
I know for me, I just turned 40 in October, and it was something that clicked. It was something that clicked. It's like, literally the day I woke up after my party, I was like, whoa. I had so much clarity on things, and I was very sure about what I wanted to do, how I wanted it, and all those things. But leading up to that, I work in a very vain industry, in an industry that's always looking for the youngest and the hottest and the next. And I was.
Before you continue, that's a nice place behind you. You know, I don't know much about you, but I know you probably got a bag. And I'm telling you right now, as a 40-year-old woman with a bag, you don't qualify for a 40-year-old man with a bag. So it's just gonna be rough. That's what's rough. Women earn their way out of the dating market. You're 20 years too late to be trying to figure out how to make a relationship work with a man. Now, you got too much. Your standards are too high for what your marketplace value is. Jaded, bitter, probably hate men at this point. And even if you meet a good man, you're going to take it out on him. All the pain and trauma from the past, you're going to take it out on him.
I was worried, like, Lord, am I getting older? And we also live in an industry where we don't tell people our age. So, like, even on my invitation, I was very strategic about not putting that I was turning 40 because I just didn't want to put that out there. But everybody found out anyway, so now everybody knows. But when you're dating in your 40s, there's so many factors that come into place. Your biological clock is ticking. Society has put so much stress.
Hold on. Biological clock is ticking. That motherfucker talked already. It ticked. It talked. It's over with. It ain't ticking. It talked. You 40. No doctor would recommend you start to try to have a baby right now. It's over with. So we already know what level of delusion we dealing with. She's talking like it was her 30th birthday. Like, oh, I had an epiphany, my biological clock is ticking. Ma'am, you're 10 years too late for the 30-year-old epiphany phase. This is sad already.
On, you need to get married by this age. You need to start having children by this age.
Oh, my gosh.
And my acting career got started very late. And what I thought was late, but then I realized some of the greatest artists there are started in their 40s. So I'm actually not as insecure about that as I was before, but I was worried about that. My biological clock is ticking. I found myself attracting like 20-year-olds, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what happens. That's how you know you an auntie, when you got 20-year-olds hitting on you. Wow. Your target practice now. When 20-year-olds start seeing you as something to practice their game on and practice their stroke on, you officially an old bitch. Yep. That's the cue. To get your granny glasses with the chain attached.
It's because I know I don't look 40. That was the first thing. I don't look like how old I am, but I was attracting young people, and with that, it became a stress because I knew they wanted children. I'm like, okay, these are conversations we have to have, and I always wanted to date somebody that's either my age or a little older, and honestly, that already had children because I didn't want that pressure. I don't want the pressure of, okay, if he wants children, I can't give him that. Like, what if I passed that stage in my life? And another thing that's really hard about dating in your 40s is, for me, is finding a man that's not intimidated.
Oh, and here we go. Intimidated. See, listen. We know you want to date a man doing as good as you or better than you. So why would a man who's doing as good as you be intimidated by what you have if he has at least that? Yeah, look, you know you don't qualify for him. You're talking about dudes who have less than you. And I know why you're talking about those dudes, because those are the dudes you qualify for. Look, after 40, you got to pay to play. Point blank, period. You got to trick off on the dude to deal with your shit now. Period, man. I said it before, I'll say it again. Like, after 40, you've aged out getting a dude who can even pay 50-50. You got to start offering 80-20 deals to dudes now to stick around. Nobody's even doing 50-50 with you.
I've dated, and then men see how I'm living, and it's like, oh, I can't keep up with that. And I'm like, I don't need you to keep up. The things I need from you, of course, I want someone who has something going on for themselves. Of course, I want somebody who can do the things for me that I can do for them, but it doesn't have to always be on the level that I do it. Because,
well, you know what? Men would be insecure. You know, we don't talk about this enough. Let's have a real talk. Maybe there are men who are intimidated by a woman's success. There are men who would be insecure to be with a woman who's doing financially better than him. A lot of dudes' manhood is very fragile. Very fragile. So, you know, I know this is a contradiction to what I've usually say on my channel, but maybe these women have a point. Maybe there are a good amount of dudes who would be, I don't want to say scared. They're not scared that she's doing better than him and got more materialistic to him and more accolades than him. It's not like a scared type of intimidation. But a better way to put it is, a man who doesn't have as much as her is going to feel insecure about it. You know, maybe that's the word. They should stop saying intimidated and say insecure. That's more realistic, because I can see that. I can see that. But there's also a lot of dudes who wouldn't feel insecure about it. If I worked at McDonald's and this bitch wanted to fuck with me, I would just let her know, like, I'm the man in this piece, regardless of what you got. You know what I mean? And you'll be better off just depositing it in my account if you're trying to get on my program. That's what these boss babe rich bitches need to do. If you so rich, go ahead and give it to daddy. Obviously not when we first meet. Obviously not the first year. But once we locked in, 2-3 years, we about to move in. Like, this is about to be lifelong relationship. Yeah, you don't need no money to yourself. Pass that check over to me. You can keep your little stash in case you got to escape. But go ahead and get that money to daddy. I got everything under control. That's really these women's best bet. Shout out to Robert. He said, nope, I have a mattress on the floor and I'd invite her over. I mean, yeah, like, but we talking about relationship. Okay, you got a mattress on the floor, Robert. But let's have real talk. If you lived with her, if she really wanted to get serious with you, and y'all live together and y'all in a serious relationship, would you feel some type of way that she was paying the bills or 80% of the bills, and she had this lifestyle that you feel like you may never have been able to get on your own? How would you feel about that, Rob? If I can call you Rob.
because that's not what I need you for. I need love. I need affection. I need the love languages. And there's 5, and I need all of them. I need someone that is emotionally supportive to me, someone that supports my career. And I've found that a lot of men are not in a space of maturity or even have the bandwidth to give me that. They're so used to just buying women and, oh, I'll go do this, I'll pay for this, and everything's gonna be okay. No, like I need you to be my homie, my lover, and my friend.
No, that's just too much of an expectation. That's not really what men are, really. I'll get back to it. Spirit says most of these women don't know how to manage their money. I'll be happy to manage it for. Facts. A lot of these women, they just blow money on bullshit. But see, that's where the problem gonna come in. Even if a woman like this was like, cool, babe, I deposit 80% of all my checks in your account and you just run it. She's gonna have a problem with not being able to go on the trips she usually go on, not being able to buy the Gucci bag she usually buy, because you actually trying to invest and flip it and do whatever, and you put her on the allowance. She ain't gonna like it. She's gonna be like, well, really, that's like my money. She's not gonna be able to submit. Like a truly feminine woman, and at this point, this woman can't be truly feminine anymore. She can't be what a woman would need to be in a successful relationship with a man who want to lead. But yeah, she would try to just argue him down on everything, on all his financial decisions. You know, because I get where she would be coming from. Well, I work for that money, but no, it's called submission. It's called submission. Even if you do work for it. Just never mind. But back to what she was saying. He got to be my lover, my brother, my friend, my moon, my stars. No, that's not what men are. We lead, we guide. I mean, we could be there for you to some extent, but trying to make us your everything, that's too high of an expectation. No one person can be your everything. So, yeah, she's not going to be satisfied with any man. Even if she do get a good man, she ain't going to be satisfied. They want a man to just be rich and good in bed and emotionally intelligent and this and that. Like, just be lucky to have a man who treats you right, you know, and he got some type of direction in life and he a solid dude. And you got to work with everything else. That should be the mentality of every woman.
And that's where I feel like even dating, I just haven't found all three of those things in a man.
And you won't.
When I think about some of my like worst and best dates, one of the best dates I ever had, I was living in DC, and this was when The Devil Wears Prada was out. Anybody who knows me knows I can quote The Devil Wears Prada from top to bottom. Like, I love that movie. And I had never taken a train ride before, so we took the train from DC to New York. He took me to Nobu 57, and this is like when Nobu was like just starting to pop, because it was in every rap song. So like it was like, oh, we're going to Nobu tonight. So we went to Nobu, and then the next day he took me to see The Color Purple. After the play, he took me to Smith and Lewinsky, which was the restaurant.
Was this before he hit Skins? Because this is a lot if it's before he hit Skins. I just can't do all this, man. I just can't. And she's just coming off kind of masculine. I'm getting the masculine vibe. I'm not doing all this for a masculine woman. I don't care if she is cute. Yeah, this just sounds like a lot, y'all. I ain't doing all this. This sounds like something I do for my wife on her 40th birthday. We've been together for 20 years, and I went all out because she earned it for 20 years. So, yeah, this is one of them dudes who just leave with money and feel like he could buy a bitch. But this is a lot of effort. This dude deserves some tail after all that.
That Meryl Streep had Anne Hathaway go get her lunch. And when she brought it, she goes, oh, I don't need it. I'm going to have lunch with Demarchier. And she was like pissed. So she takes the plate and throws it in the sink, and the plate cracks and all this stuff. So we went there. We got the exact same steak that Meryl Streep had ordered, or that Anne Hathaway had ordered for Meryl Streep. And I was like, this is the most thoughtful Valentine's Day I've ever had, and probably still one of the most thoughtful weekends somebody's like really planned out for me. And then
what made her worth that to him? I'm really curious. I would love to hear more backstory. It doesn't sound like it was her boyfriend. It was just like a dude trying to like court her. I mean, what did she do other than look kind of cute to deserve all that? Do you think she ever did anything? And she got bread. Look where she at. She got some type of bread. Do you think she ever did anything comparable like that for him for a whole weekend? Do you think she ever planned a extravagant weekend for him? These women really think cracking their legs is equivalent to that type of weekend. It's just not. Hey, this is gonna sound gay, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, I would respect it more if a dude did that for his bro. Like, I know it sounds gay, but I'm just saying, like, if this been your bro for years, like, just take this journey with me. Like, he been your bro for years. He'd take a bullet for you. He didn't help you move every time you move. Like, he really your right hand. I would respect it more if guys did shit like this for, like, just people who really deserved it. Or maybe I'll give another example. You know, if you did it for your granny or something, I would respect it more. You know, granny was always there for you over the years. You feel me? Like, what did this bitch do to deserve all this? I'd rather do this for his mama or something. I don't know.
And we got back home. He bought me my first Louis Vuitton bag, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is great.
And let me touch on this real quick. She'll never be satisfied with anything less than that. She will always compare every man to shit like that. So if you can't do a extravagant weekend where you buy her a Gucci bag at the end and take her to her favorite restaurant from her favorite movie and all that, it's gonna be lame to her. And that's another reason why old women just aren't worth fucking with, man. Because she got 6 or 7 different dudes she gonna be comparing you to that you'll never be able to live up to. Experiences you'll never be able to give her. Trips you'll never be able to take her on that she been on with other guys. It's just not worth trying to play that game, man.
And then I found out that he was a scammer.
It never fails. But you was cool with it. You was cool with it. And I watched this video before, but yeah, as long as he wasn't scamming her, she would have continued to be cool with it. But he did end up scamming her. So ha 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 ha.
Yeah. They always say when things seem to be too good to be true, they probably are. And I was like, Lord, how does this man work for the government and he's scamming? He had this man, and I don't want to be stereotypical because if you live in Atlanta, we know there's a lot of scammers. And most of them are of African descent. So he had this African friend who he owed him some money, and he was like, hey, babe, can whatever his name was, put this money in your account. So I was like, sure. So I wake up.
But that didn't sound suspicious. Hey, babe, can you put this money in your account? Well, look, a woman ain't gonna turn down having money put in her account. See, they get blinded by their hypergamous nature, by their gold digging prostitute nature.
I was like, sure. So I wake up one morning and there's like, I wake up and there's like $1 million, a negative $1 million on my bank statement. I'm like,
I'm just gonna let her cook. Negative $1 million. You can't make it up, y'all. Can't make it up.
a negative $1 million. I'm like, first of all, I'm working for the government. I know I ain't making no $1 million. I'm like, and who put out $1 million? Why is it saying negative? So I called the bank and they were like, oh, that's because there's a fraud alert on your account because the money that was deposited the other day was actually stolen. What?
These women be taking penitentiary chances. Not even that they trying to take penitentiary chances, but they just dingbats. I don't know. They're just not that bright.
Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. So like on my lunch break, I had to go to Bank of America and put out an affidavit to let them know it wasn't me. And they're like, no, we know it wasn't you. And but I couldn't have an account with them for like years because of that. It was crazy. So you got to be careful who you date and get to know people because it was real good and then it got real.
But that's why I always say it's so easy to scam these women. Just have a suit on your Instagram page, take a picture in front of an Aston Martin or something. You know, trick off a couple dollars on them. Probably not even thousands. I mean, I know this dude tricked off thousands, but trick off a few hundred on them on the first day, and you can scam these hoes, man. It's super easy, especially women over 30, because they desperate.
Real bad. Let's see, another bad date. I want to tell y'all some funny stories. And honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't really like been in a serious relationship since 2017.
Not a
So the
shocker.
dating has been very far and few between. But I dated this other guy who was a little older, and one of my biggest pet peeves is someone who doesn't tip well. Judge me if you want to, but I feel like when there are people in hospitality, you should take care of them, especially if they look out for you, and especially if I'm taking to, because I actually set the reservation up because that was another thing. I was always having to set up everything. I'm like, bro, dog, like, can you do anything? Like, what is going on? Like,
He didn't like you that much, you know, and that's what you liked about him. The dudes who put in all that effort and kiss your butt, it don't ever work out with those guys. You lose respect for them. You cheat on them. You ghost them. Yeah, you're not attracted to the dude who will put in super effort. Robert, you're right. Everybody online wants money, including me. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat.
I don't understand that about men who, like, it's like the courtship has been lost. Like, how men used to, like, send flowers. We're going to talk about that, too. How men used to send flowers, take time in advance to set up, hey, I want to take you out on this day. They wait till the day of, like, oh, what are you doing tonight? There's no initiative anymore. We're going to talk about the flowers real quick. So I love flowers. Anybody who knows me knows that I love flowers. Do you know I dated this guy, and he literally looked me in my face and said, do you know why I haven't gotten you flowers? And I was like, why? I do want to know. Actually, yes. And he said, because you want them. What?
Well, no, probably what happened is you kept hinting at him. You kept saying, you know, I like flowers, right? I like flowers. When you gonna get some flowers? It doesn't motivate a man to get them when you constantly bugging him about it. You would have got him in due time, but since you kept asking him, it turned him off and made him not want to get you flowers. But they don't get it, man. They don't get it. That's why she's single at 40. And you notice she's not mentioning nothing she would do for a man. This whole video so far is about what men should do for her. And what men did to her. What men should do for her and what men did to her.
What sense does that make? He said, but when I do it, he said, it's going to be so elaborate, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And I was like, you're making no sense. If you know this is a part of my love language and this is something that makes me happy, do it. Because I do that.
No, stop making demands. You inspire a man to do that type of stuff for you with your femininity, something you don't have. It ain't about asking a man to do something for you. He'll just do it on his own if you inspire it, and you don't inspire it. Men don't take lightly to demands. We just never will, especially from a woman. You know, we already got to take demands from our fucking boss at work. We don't want to come home and take demands from our bitch. But women can't help it, man. Most of them really can't. They can't help but to be bitches. It's in their DNA.
Do that for you. And that's another thing, understanding like how people need to be loved, because the way I love may not be the way my man needs to be loved. So understanding that, hey, okay, Crystal's love language is all the love languages. So let me make sure at some point I'm touching her. Let me make sure at some point I give her affection. Make sure at some point I give her affirmations. I give her gifts. I do acts of service for her. And I feel like that's all encompassed in a relationship. And I'm not saying do all those things every single day, but like just consistently let me know, hey babe, I see you, I hear you, and I feel you.
Ain't nobody got time for that. People got jobs, people got hobbies, friends, family. Motherfucker ain't got time for that, man. People just want to be relaxed in a relationship. I don't want to feel like I'm constantly like on the clock. Is she okay? Is she feeling okay? Is she smelling okay? Did I get her monthly flowers? Like what? No, I don't want to constantly have to think about all that. People have enough on their mind. It's ridiculous. Did I meet her 5 love languages today? Ain't nobody got time for all that, man.
And when he did that, I was just like, okay, this is crazy. I was like, you're not my guy. You can go.
That's why you single. You dismissed a man who basically was just telling you, stop bugging me for flowers. I'll get them when I want to get them for you. And when I get it, it's going to be extravagant. It ain't like he said, bitch, I ain't getting you no flowers. Stop asking, ho. I can see if he said that. He said, no, like, I'm going to get them when I feel compelled to get them, and it's going to be really nice when I get them. She dismissed a man over that. These women deserve to be single when they're single at 40. You know how many decent men they dismissed over frivolous reasons by the time they single at 40? They deserve to stay single for life at that point. You don't keep getting good men. They think it's just a never-ending train of good men. It don't work like that.
And the other guy who didn't tip well, it was just like, if you don't treat, I feel like if you don't treat the way you treat like waiters and people who are there to serve you, if you don't treat them right, that's an immediately dismissal for me. Even when I think about like the dating process as a 40-year-old woman, it's not the same as it was in my 30s. Like, sis don't have time. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Like, I'm not applying the pressure like day one unless I really, really like you. I'm like, is you my husband or my cousin? Because I need to know, what are we doing?
They got all these fucking catchphrases, man. If they put as much effort into being a good woman as they put into coming up with new catchy catchphrases, they might be all right. Is you my husband or you is my cousin? Like, what? Grow the fuck up.
Apply the pressure because I like you. But I do like to take time to get to know my person. I am big on referrals. I really do not like meeting strangers. I want to know somebody that knows you to vouch for you and say, okay, yeah, this person isn't crazy, or this is his past, this is what he's been through. I need a little background check on you. I just want me to feel safe. And then even with my success, like I have to be more strategic about the type of men that I even am around. I have to make sure that you just don't have a lot going on, that you're here for the right reasons. Even like the dating phase. Like before, I could go a year and still be wondering, like, what are we doing? Now, after a few months, like, okay, we know each other. Like, what are we doing? Like,
trying to speed rush a family, man. Nah, it don't work like that. It do not work like that. Nah, because that's the thing. 40-year-old men their clocks aren't ticking. Your clock is ticking, and they can sense that you're trying to rush them into something that they don't want to get into, and it's a super duper red flag, and it's gonna run any decent man off. If after a couple months, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, that energy. Men don't like that energy.
are we gonna make this thing official? You trying to put a ring on it? You trying to be my life partner? What?
She talking about putting a ring on it after 3 months of dating. Them dudes be like, oh, hell no. And they don't call her back. They block her number. Rightfully so.
But it's definitely a situation where I'm open. I used to like to stay in the house all the time. And I was like, Crystal, you're never gonna find a man if you don't leave the house. But y'all, even just getting ready, putting the makeup on, doing your hair, finding an outfit, just going to shop for an outfit because you feel like
I know, and this is the same attitude you're going to have, if you put a ring on it. I got to do what? I got to wash his drawers. I got to be nice to him. That's the attitude they know is coming, and that's why they don't wipe you up, and that's why they don't stick around after they tired of plucking you. Because this whole exhausted type, I'm fed up with life type shit, they know that's the same energy you're going to bring into the relationship as far as you putting effort in.
I don't have nothing to wear. And then you get out there and nobody approaches you. What am I doing? I find myself coming home, I done spent $200 on a meal and drinks and still ain't got no action. What's going on? I'm still trying to figure it out. And people are like, men don't approach you. I'm like, no, nobody approaches me. I'm like, I don't know if I look like I'm mean, or some people say I'm unapproachable. Other people say, oh, you look like you already got a man. I'm like, I don't know if I need to just put a sign on back. I'm single, ready to mingle, and maybe somebody will holler. But like, I try to like be more conscious of like smiling at people.
And here's the thing, she got an inbox full, but she tired of just getting pumped and dumped. She tired of that. And that's what women like this don't talk about. They talk about getting attention and getting gas station attention and having an inbox full. But it's just an inbox full of dick on dial. It's not an inbox full of dudes who looking to take you serious in a relationship. It's an inbox full of scammers, dudes who looking to take advantage, and dudes just looking to use your body. Maybe you could just focus on your career. Forget about a man. Just rent a gent when you need somebody to go to an event, bars, and just have you a little fuck buddy. That's the best case scenario for these 40-plus-year-old rejects. Respectfully.
Starting conversation or saying hello, just so the guy can know, like, okay, she's interested, or that was an invitation to have a further conversation. But y'all don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Help me. I need somebody to respond to this and tell me what I need to do, because your girl needs help. And one of the biggest things for me is being intentional. And I let people know straight out the gate. Listen, if you're not intentional, I'm in a very intentional space in my life right now. I know what I want. I know what I'm ready for. I know what I bring to the table. So when you come into this table, I need you to understand Ain't no half-assing. Ain't no like, oh,
None of this sounds enticing. None of this sounds alluring. None of this sounds feminine. None of this sounds attractive. Hey, you bring something to the table. I don't play no games. I don't take no shit. I know what I want in life. Hey, I ain't fucking around with you. That don't that don't sound good to a man.
call her when I want to call her. I'm gonna carry her any kind of way. Certain times, like in my 30s, I feel like I had a little more grace, or I feel like I put up with more because I wasn't as secure in who I am. But now I'm not putting up.
She keep referring to 30s. What about your 20s? What? You just gonna completely forget about the 20s. She done been ran through so hard in her 20s. She don't even want to mention that no more. She don't even want to think about them 20s no more. She done got rolled so hard and put away wet in her 20s. She just deleted that shit out of her memory.
With that, I need you to come in knowing what you want and saying, hey, I feel like I put up with more because I wasn't as secure in who I am. But now I'm not putting up with that. I need you to come in knowing what you want and saying, hey, I see you and I know you're a good woman. I know I need to take this serious. Even if it's just as a friendship, I need to come in here knowing that I need to get to know you. I'm not playing with you. And
That's another thing. These women be talking about like, oh, come in, let's just be friends first. Nobody trying to be a 40-year-old woman's friend. You better throw them cheeks at me. You need to be begging somebody to take these cheeks and take you serious. Oh, I'm celibate until we, get to know each other and figure out if the friendship bond is gonna be strong. Ain't nobody doing that, man. Ain't no 40, 50-year-old man dealing with that. I don't want to be your friend. I don't know why they think men want to be their friend for 6 months just to see if she like you or not. Look, if she put you in the friend zone for 6 months first, she don't like you like that. Because if the man of her dreams came along acting like you wanted to date her, she wouldn't be talking about let's be friends for 6 months.
where it goes is where it goes. I may have even put up with like cheating. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with that and I would forgive and be like, it's okay. Because I struggled with, and I still kind of struggle with this. I'm still trying to figure this part out. How we put marital expectations on dating. So we're not married, but I want you to be monogamous, exclusive. I want you to treat me like your wife, and I want all the rewards of a husband, and we're not married. So I had a friend of mine. She was like, I just believe that you're single until you're married. Until you're married, like it's not under God, but we know at some point it has to be like, okay, this is the decision. This is what I'm doing. And I would put up with a lot of things because I was like, well, like he's got to get out of his system, and I would make excuses for him. And then I would also try to justify, well, yeah, we're not married, so technically you can do what you want to do until we get married.
These are the justifications they'll make in their head to be able to stay fucking with Pookie that's dicking them down right and who got that alpha charm and charisma. She'll let him cheat. She'll justify it. Well, I mean, we ain't married, so technically it ain't cheating. Like, see, they'll come up with every excuse in the world to keep fucking with the toxic, tall, handsome dude that's dicking them down right. And they'll come up with every excuse in the world not to fuck with the dude who she know is good for him, that she know is good for her, and that'll make a good husband and a good father. But he too boring, so she'll come up with every excuse in the world not to fuck with him. Uh-oh, Bitcoin on the move, y'all. 106,000. Bitcoin is on the move. I wonder what the top gonna be. I'm really curious what the Bitcoin top gonna be. Anyway, let's get back into it.
But at what point does a man say, you know what, I'm ready to go ahead and start practicing being a husband because I know you're going to want me to cook, you're going to want me to clean, keep the house right, keep my body right, you're going to want me to put it down right, you're going to want me to carry myself in a certain way, and all that encompasses a wife. And
I don't know. I be feeling like, I don't know. Being a wife is easy. All you got to do is cook and clean and crack your legs 2-3 times a week. And most men consider you a good wife. Is the bar that low to be a good husband? I'm just curious. Which one is harder, being a good wife or being a good husband? Y'all let me know in the chat or in the comment section. And break it down for me.
I feel like that was something that I dealt with that I probably wouldn't deal with in my 40s. Something else I dealt with in my 40s was inconsistency. I mean, in my 30s, something I felt dealt with in my 30s was inconsistency. I would allow a man to just kind of come in and come out. I had a lot of relationships where it was off and on. And whenever he called back, we were back on. We'd fade out, and then I would do what I was doing. He would do what he was doing. And then he'd call and say he missed me, and it was like, okay, we back, you know. I had a guy that I did that with for like 6 years. And it was like off and on, off and on. And to this day, it's funny. They're like, you know, that's your husband. I'm like, no. They was like, well, he still ain't with nobody. And I'm like, yeah, because he got issues. He has commitment issues.
Ma'am, you got issues too. Just keep having a fling with him for the rest of your life. That might be your best bet at this point.
And I was like,
because I said it before, after 40, you're not getting commitment from one man. After 40, you got to share a man or pay for a man. There is no in between after 40. Ain't nobody looking to, put no babies into you and start a legacy with you. Women just need to accept that after 40, I either got to stay single, be a side piece, or pay to play. No other options.
It's not my husband. Something else that I dealt with in my 30s that I would not do now is the lying. Like, let's just say this, I put up with a lot of shit that I would not put up with now. And that's because I don't have the tolerance. I have zero tolerance for lying, cheating, for inconsistency, for someone who, a deal breaker for me is someone who's not like a man of God, who doesn't want to go to church. Like, I need somebody that I can do everything with. I don't want.
No, get some girlfriends, get a dog, like, I don't know, get some co-workers. No, I can't do everything with you. What up, James? Yeah, I can't do everything with you now. Can't do everything with you. Yeah, we're looking to meet our $25 live stream goal. I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. If we meet our goal, I'll try to stay on 2 hours right now. And then it guarantees a live stream Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. PayPal, Streamlabs, Cash App, all at the top of the chat. Let's get it.
We go on vacations together, we go to dinner together, we go to ball games together, we do all the things together. But on Sundays, I'm the only one going to church. That ain't gonna work for me.
So y'all did everything all week, but he ain't want to go to church on Sunday. It ain't gonna work. This woman got another thing coming. You don't got that much leverage to have these many standards. So this man is perfect Monday through Saturday and did everything with you. Gave you all 5 love languages, Monday through Saturday, but Sunday he just want to chill and have a moment to himself, and he don't want to go to church. But that's a deal breaker. Yeah, she's done. She's absolutely done.
Need somebody that's like, baby, we're gonna pray together too, because we got to keep this thing tight. And that's, for me, is like one of the biggest things. I always say, when people are like, what are you looking for in a man? And I always say, I want a man that has to seek God to get to me. When they see me, they're like, ooh, I can't go about the same way I went with all these other women. I got to go with this woman different.
What's special about you that make him say, like, I gotta come with my A game for a 40-year-old reject who been ran through more than the Holland Tunnel? Like, no. Hey, James just came through with the $25 donation. Big Dog James is the sponsor for tonight's live stream, and he guaranteed a live stream Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central. And I am going to try to stay on for 2 hours tonight, all because of James. James is better than James Dean, James Brown, James Earl Jones, James Franco, James Cameron, LeBron James, Kevin James, James McAvoy, Jesse James, James Madison, James Harden, James Woods, James Avery, Rick James, James Bond, James Baldwin, and last but not least, King James. Always appreciate you. James is the big dog of the channel, not just the live stream. He's the most consistent donator, and he's keeping everything afloat. Big Dog, a modern dating cure. Got this for you, James. If I could find it. Appreciate you, Big Dog. You're the fucking man, bro. Hold on.
Charles, I run Thank you for being there, man. Charles.
I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
My man.
City boy, city boy.
My nigga.
I just realized something. Well, first off, thanks, James. Everybody, shout out James in the chat. I have 14 people watching me right now and only 8 likes, and that's just not okay. R.I.P. Sinful to P. Take your fat ass finger and hit the like button. You dig? If James could donate $25, you could fucking hit the like button. I think I'm tired of this chick. I'm tired of that chick we just went over. I'm exhausted. Let's go to somebody else.
Okay.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready, actually. Damn, I literally just got on here like, she not gonna add me, but hello.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Ivory Young. What's going on, y'all?
Ivory. How old are you?
Okay, we see your tits. We see your tits. We got it. The rapper chains are turning me off. The makeup is too much. She got her yits out. I'm not feeling it. Her personality seemed like it's too much already. We only 18 seconds in. Let's continue. Before I continue, hey James, what do you think the drones are, James? All right, let me continue.
Yeah.
I'm 26.
26. What you do for a living?
I'm a multimedia personality, real estate agent, and event coordinator.
That's too much. And that body language, like the fact that you just swiped your nose, it tells me that you lying. It tells me that you lying. A multimedia personality? Hell no. What does that even mean? No. Not wife material. A multimedia personality is never wife material. And then what else? Real estate. What else she say? Let's run it back. Bunch of silly shit. I don't know why they feel like saying 20 jobs make them seem like more of a valuable person or more of a big dog. It doesn't. It makes us think you don't have a job. It makes us think you're not successful at any of the things you named. Because if you were successful at any of the titles you named, you'd probably be doing that shit full time. But James, I haven't heard of AJ the God. Tell me more, please. But let's rewind it back and hear all the stupid shit she said for what she do for a living.
For a living?
I'm a multimedia personality, real estate agent, and event coordinator.
You got a lot.
AKA, I'm broke as fuck. But see, I ain't even mad that you broke as fuck. Most people on the planet are broke as fuck. But don't try to make it seem like you a big shot by naming 3 things. That's what pissed me off. I ain't pissed that you broke. I ain't mad at you for being broke. But the fact that you trying to flip being broke into being this fucking fucking media mogul and all that, like, just stop it. Please stop it. It's masculine. It's masculine trying to lead with all your titles.
A lot of jobs. So multimedia personality, event coordinator, and what else?
Real estate agent in North Carolina.
Real estate agent. Okay. So Ivory 26, multimedia personality, real estate agent, event coordinator. Okay. What kind of wait, you have any kids?
Nope.
No kids.
No
Here?
kids.
You ever been married?
Nope.
Okay. What's
I hate the facial expressions. Just can you just relax your face muscles? Just be normal. Everything don't gotta be so over the top. See, you gotta pay attention to this, fellas. Don't date chicks like this. Chicks like this just they're gonna be a headache. They're gonna be a headache because everything got to be over exaggerated. So can you imagine if a fight happened or a disagreement happened? Yikes! If she just animated and theatrical, just having a regular conversation, yeah, you know the rest. Now, she's 26, so she's passed 2 walls already. She's passed the first wall at 23, and she's passed the second wall at 25. 23 to 25 is crunch time. That's the time to get your therapy and really get serious about getting a man. Even if it means dropping some of your standards. It's crunch time, 23 to 25. Or I'll say 22 to 25. She's 26. So she's headed towards that third wall. You know, the 5 walls of female failure. She headed towards the third one. She's sliding in the third. And I can already tell why she's single. And we only 55 seconds in. Okay, yeah, I'll check out. What's his name? AJ the God. Fuck it. We ain't missing nothing with her. I mean, we'll go back to her though, but let's check out AJ the God.
To the bros out there.
Oh, he beat me out. He got 42,000 subscribers with half the videos. I mean, I ain't knocking him, but I'm just like, damn, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. Shout out to him, though. Let's check out this video. Oh, I know who that is. We all know who this is, don't we, fellas? Should I be ashamed of myself for knowing who this is? Oh, yeah, Austria D. It's Austria, yeah. AUSTRIA, Austria D. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite Red Pill content creators. He doesn't make content. I mean, he pop on a live stream like maybe twice a month. Her name is Wosapi. Let me see how to pronounce it. Let's look her up. What's her name? Whoa. No, that's not what. What's her? Somebody post her name in the chat. I can't pronounce it right. Somebody let me know who this is. I know her name, but is it Wosapani? Somebody put it in the chat. I know somebody know. It looked natural though too though, but it's fake. I think I heard her say it was fake. Unfortunate though, because it definitely looked natural. I think is it Wospani? Let's see. No, that ain't it.
My brothers and sisters, this beautiful young lady you see right here is Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips is an adult actress / OF model. And she's not a regular OF model. No. She's an OF model who gives her viewers their money's worth. What do I mean when I say their money's worth? Well, this is one of the challenges that Lily is about to undergo.
Tell us how you are going to break the world record for sleeping with the most men in one day.
I'm trying to get 1,000 guys in 24 hours. My plan kind of is it needs to be a room with 2 doors is what we're trying to work out. Like, the logistics of this is insane.
Look, there's not enough therapy in the world. At this point, she just worked for Satan at this point. Like, directly for him. Can you imagine being her father? He probably just ran out on her before she turned 2. So he probably don't care.
Because one thing, it's hard enough getting 1,000 guys together. It's another thing actually like making sure they all do it in the time limit. So honestly, I'm just hoping for like a conveyor belt of like, they need to kind of like walk in the room, one pump in, one pump out, and then leave.
What's the current world record though?
It's 919. But I want to get to 1,000 because like 900 is weak. You may as well have got to 1,000. You know what I mean?
No, but go on.
Yeah. 24 hours though.
This is why I'm training. You know, I've done the 100.
At least she got goals, I guess, right? At least she's aspiring to something. At least she's ambitious.
I'm doing 300 in like a few weeks.
It's like a boxing match.
It really is. It really is. But I think as long as they're in, out, in, out, in, out, it's going to be pretty quick. I think I'll get sore towards the end, but I think I've got the right determination just to be able to push on.
So that.
All right, that's sad. I'll check him some more out later. Let's get back to this nonsense.
Your zodiac sign?
Aquarius, baby.
Aquarius. All right, so where are you calling me from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
Hold on, let me turn the light on if that's okay. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Lord, that's funny as fuck, girl.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We
I'm
got
ready.
Ivory, Charlotte, North Carolina, 26 Aquarius, multimedia personality, event coordinator, real estate agent, no kids, never married. Okay, Ivory. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I don't know, girl. Just one that likes me or acts like he likes me for real. Handsome, also no kids, has like an established job or business, has a spiritual side, natural born leader. Yeah.
Okay. Should he? What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't want to sound like real shallow or anything. No like sexually curious men, no sexually fluid men. That's like an absolute no.
No bisexual men.
No, not at all.
So have you ran into that? It surprises to me that women have to say this nowadays.
I have ran into it. I've had like suspicious, like questionable men around me before. I've dated some people who like kind of concerned me in the past. And it kind of gave me like PTSD. So
Yeah, leave this one alone. She can't even tell the difference between a straight man and a rainbow man. Nah, I'm cool. She a goofball with no discernment. She's gonna be a liability in your life.
No.
yeah, girl.
Okay. So we got to make that clear. No bisexual men. Anything else?
Physical abuse, abuse period, verbal abuse, drugs, no drugs other than weed. Weed is okay. No alcohol, like no substance abuse. You know what I mean? Probably kids, multiple baby mamas.
Okay.
But I
okay.
feel like things are negotiable. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just me or is her makeup horrible? Oh, James just said it. Oh man, like who teaches these women how to put on makeup? She'd have been better off just not putting on any makeup at all. This is absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Saying like there's exceptions to every rule if you love somebody enough. It just depends on like how well they manage their bullshit, you know. So it just depends, you know, on the situation.
All right. Should he look a certain way?
Preferably tall. preferably.
Nah, he shouldn't have to be tall because you can control how you put on your makeup. Think about how many tutorials are on YouTube to teach a woman how to properly put on makeup, and she couldn't even do that right. But a man got to be tall, man. Nah.
A black man. Um, prefer like I don't have a preference, light skin or dark skin. I have dated mostly light skinned men in the past. Um, I do kind of have a thing for guys with like colored eyes, but like tall, dark, handsome, brown eyes, black hair, that's fine for me too. Um, tall. Uh,
You already said tall, lady. Like, does she seem a little off? Is something off to y'all, or is it just me? Let me know below.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5". So, 5'10", at least 5 inches taller than me. I don't like men any shorter than me.
No man shorter than you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, at least 5 inches taller than you, because you don't like men shorter than you. Make it make sense. You're 5'5", so 5'6" would be taller than you. Just let me guess. You got to be able to wear heels, right? That's how little they value men. They value heels more than they value a man. Never take a woman serious if she make it seem like she value heels more than she value a man in her life.
What else should he look like? The body type doesn't really matter. I just don't like man titties. As long as you don't have man titties, like I'm cool. The man titties are like a no for me.
So man boobs.
Yeah. Some shit should just be for women. You feel me? I feel like titties is one of those things.
Look, just the immaturity, man. I know she only 26, but 26 ain't really that young. She's 12 mentally. Oh my goodness. A man should be able to have man tits. Another thing, a man should be able to be short and have man tits if you can't even figure out how to put on makeup right.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Right now. That's all.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
I feel like he should make enough to add value to my life and to be able to sustain his own. He should be able to afford not leaving me hungry. He should be able to afford to take me on vacation.
You can't feed yourself? You got 3 job titles. You can't feed yourself. They really want somebody to treat them like their daddy, but they always saying, "Oh, I ain't your mama." Ain't that a bitch?
I'm not gonna set a number amount because you can do what you want with your money. It just depends on how you save, how you invest, and how you, prioritize things. So
when you go on vacation, he's paying for everything, the plane tickets, the hotels.
I mean, that would be lovely. That would be nice. Like, that would just be so freaking, I'd be so grateful for that, If he can't, like, I'm willing to contribute. But, like, for a man to just, like, take away all my worries and stress about.
You want to be a little girl. Never, see, I don't, man. What value are you going to bring to his life? For him taking away all your problems and making sure you ate. You a grown woman talking about, you better make sure I eat. This is crazy, man. Women just want to just sit there and be pieces of shit and get spoiled and have all their problems wiped away by a man while giving no value to his life. It's disgusting, man. It's really disgusting.
A vacation or just to do something nice for me, like that is like a grand gesture for me, which is like one of my love languages. So,
and what do you mean with don't leave you hungry?
Like, how, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, I be hungry. I want to go out to eat. And the nigga's like, damn, like, why you ordering an extra side? Or why you want.
No, she be ordering extra meals for her friends and the dude she gonna fuck after the date and all that. And a man is totally, within his rights to be like, why you trying to order 2 entrees, bitch? Like, cause it's on my dime. That's a testament to poor character when a woman know a man paying and try to order 3 meals and shit. But see, these is the little tests you gotta put women through. you know, so you can disqualify them.
Why you can't wait till we eat at the house knowing damn well I bought the groceries in the motherfucking house and I don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to be hungry whenever I'm around a man. That's like a no-no.
So you want him to take?
That's a little tip she picked up from one of her hoe friends or a stank mama. Like, oh, if you around a man, your stomach need to be full at all times. So she's a prostitute. She sees a man as simply a wallet and a paycheck, somebody to just give her money for shit and buy her shit. She's horrible. She's a horrible person.
Does that translate in you want to go out to eat?
Whenever I want to go out to eat, I want to order what I want to order, and I want to eat where I want to eat at. Period.
Okay. And what is typically the bill normally is? Well, am I speaking right? What typically? How much do you?
Anywhere
the bill is
from like $30 to $50.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, it is bad because she got a stank attitude, so she ain't worth Chipotle. She ain't worth a McDouble. I ain't buying this bitch shit with her bad makeup and her bad attitude.
That's not bad at all. And like, I'm not particular. Like, I'm just like my favorite spots are just my favorite spots. If I want to go out to eat, I'm very particular about where I want to go. So if it's like, to me, I'm not asking for a lot. Like, let's say if I want to go to a brunch spot and get like grits, bacon, French toast, eggs, you know, whatever I want, because it's just a breakfast food. Like, it's like not like you're spending $200, $300 on a meal, you know? I feel like,
okay.
Like that's not asking for a lot.
Okay. Well, let's do the Kendra Cam. So no dollar requirement, but be able to afford vacations and don't leave her hungry.
Kendra Cam, hold on.
They got these breasts in my face, girl.
I'm sorry, girl. I just got these. Like they just grew overnight.
Oh, you bought them?
No, they.
That body was not nice. Hold on, let's 26. Man, step your game up. You talking about a man got to take you where you want, when you want, pay for this, pay for that. No, step your game up, baby.
They got these breasts in my face, girl.
I'm sorry, girl. I just got these. Like they just grew overnight.
Oh, you bought them?
No.
Look at that. And the bra is really what's making her look like she got big boobs. Her boobs ain't big. Look at this body. This is the body of a woman who pushed out a couple of kids. Like, this is not acceptable. Especially asking for what you asking for. You need to get in that gym ASAP. This is not okay.
Oh, they grew.
Oh, you say you just got them. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I just got thick out of nowhere.
Okay. All right. You look small. Like you're small.
I just had a photo shoot today. I'm a model too, so.
Oh, you're a model?
Yeah.
So now she a model. She's a real estate agent, a model, a multimedia personality, and what else she say? Some other shit. Let her tell us she 10 more things too that she ain't gonna mention.
Okay.
You guys follow me on Instagram at
I'll hang up on you right now. If you hang up, I gotta hang up on you. Why would you do that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, you can't stop your Instagram.
Oh dang, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Are you on the dating app?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so download the dating app and then call us back.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Well, thanks for wasting our time, lady. Nobody want to follow you on Instagram.
Alone, wrapped in blankets. It's like 6 o'clock.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I love being a single woman in my 30s, living alone, wrapped in blankets. It's like 6 o'clock. Nobody's here to bother me. And then sometimes I get, you know, as we all do, like, oh, it'd be nice to have a man. All my friends are married. And then I look around, I'm like, where would I put him? There's no space for him here. And I don't want to leave this apartment. I love it. So I guess I'll just be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why you're alone. Where would you put a man? Well, I could suggest the basement, but in some cases that would be illegal. How small is your place though if all the room you have is for your blankets?
The amount of women who have commented on that last video saying that they live in a 3-bedroom house or apartment or something like that. Like, round of applause for us women.
No, that's not a round of applause. It's a waste of freaking money, dum-dum. And nobody cares.
I'm so proud of us. Ugh, I love to hear it. Keep telling me.
Oh, never mind then. You all live in a 3-bedroom house or apartment. And don't get me wrong, I love that for you. I would even give you all a cookie if I could. Paying that much money in rent just so we can have a bedroom for each dog. Yeah, a round of applause to you. See, that's why you're alone, because you only have a 3-bedroom apartment. You would need the 4th bedroom if you wanted a man in your life.
Getting sick alone is the absolute worst part of being single and living alone. I think I posted that video 2 days ago and I'm already sick. It's like, why did the universe want me to experience this?
Why do they make these dumb TikToks? They don't have any real friends. I mean, I don't have any friends, but I just feel like, I don't know. I wouldn't make a video about this. This isn't a real topic. Like, I feel like I'm actually helping men. Who is she helping by saying, oh, getting sick alone is the worst?
I have no one to feel bad for me, nobody to bring me tea and water. I just have to be sick. It's like I'm not even sick because nobody even knows about it. I usually just call my mom 15 times a day, and that helps. Like,
These loser women families are tired of them. They're tired of hearing about their sob stories. They're tired of them calling them for everything. Or her mom is probably even sick of her. Like, can you please find a man so you can let me live my life? I already raised your annoying ass. Let me be.
other than that, I don't really want anybody in my house. Like, only really when I'm sick or I feel a little bit lonely at night. Other than that, I think I'm good.
And because you're a selfish piece of shit, I hope you don't meet anybody.
But you are. That's why you call your mom 15 times a day. Not only because you're good, but you're too good. I'm good except those nights when I get lonely, okay? Or those times when I'm sick. So, moral of the story is, you're good when you're asleep.
PSA to all you men. Us women, we tired of getting disrespected.
That's right.
Y'all men.
Like, is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to be cringe? This is real life. Oh my God. Let's rewind it.
You're good when you're asleep.
PSA to all you men. Us women, we tired of getting disrespected.
That's right.
Y'all men want to be leaders. We want to be leaders too.
Yup.
Y'all men want to get money. We want to get money too.
Money.
Y'all men want to pay the bills. We want to pay the bills too. Y'all men want to propose. Hell, we want to get on one knee and propose too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's time for us women to stand up. Don't touch me. It's time for us women to take the lead. It's time for us women to pay for the first date. It's time for us to mow the lawn. It's time for us to do.
Exactly, it's
Yeah, I said it before. I'll say it again. Look, by the time a woman gets her own place, been working for a couple of years on her own, single, she just is never going to be a good companion for a man, probably. Once women get independent minded, they're never going to be submissive and get on the man program, truly. But yeah, we know. Feminists want all the benefits of being a man with none of the cons, and all the benefits of being a woman with none of the cons. And they end up just bitter and miserable and making everybody's life a living hell.
time for you ladies to enjoy some of that equality. But the problem with that is you cannot say it out loud, and especially in front of other women.
I think one of the ways that women are oppressed is that they are enslaved in their sexualities. I think.
What the hell is is she a white Black Panther? Like, what the hell? Look, I can tell you right now, these two women right here are not taking advice from a woman in a black trench coat and a Black Panther hat.
I think you need to get laid, girl.
I'm
I'm
engaged.
engaged. I get laid quite
You
frequently.
need more, or the beta's not cutting it for you or something.
This is coming from a very strange position of deep internalized misogyny.
What is that?
The utterance that I need because of my behavior, because of my disagreeableness, I need to get laid. Just call me a bitch, I guess. Just use
Okay,
a
I
gendered
do think you're a
insult. Okay, slay. And I'm allowed to be.
Yeah, and everyone else is allowed to disagree with you. But let's see if I got this right. Her
But let's be clear. The lady in the red is a bitch too. I mean, well, let's just keep it simple. Most women are, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. A bitch calling a bitch is just ridiculousness.
saying you need to get laid is rooted in deep internalized misogyny. But your answer to that is you get laid all the time because you're engaged. Sounds like you need to check your deep internalized misogyny. But hey, at least she went from a full OF content creator or whatever else they call themselves these days, OF models, to full-time main hater. And yet she is engaged. Now I could pretend I feel sorry for her fiance, but I really don't.
Don't have sex with men.
What the End of the species.
Don't have casual sex. Women don't have casual sex. And women get off of birth control. And if you find yourself pregnant and you find out it's a boy, you know what to do. Population control.
Hey, yo.
We're done.
Hitler.
Shut her off.
I wonder if giving birth only to girls also counts as population control or the end of our species. I mean, to me, it kind of does, but
Alright, I'm tired of that. Let's go over a pineapple show. Let's get the donations up. James met our goal, but let's start a new goal of $50. PayPal, Cash App, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat.
How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys had a good day. And I'm excited. We have a new pineapple show with Brielle. So Brielle is already here, which I am excited for. I like girls who are on time. You guys know that about me. All right. So Brielle, I'm going to say hello to the people who are here to meet you. And then we're going to start. But I'm saying hello, guys. If you want to come and meet Brielle, you send me an email at marymonaco1@gmail.com. And I will send you another email with the link, or you can just help yourself. The link is in the description of the video. So you can just click it and then you can come talk to her. Yes, here we go. So let me say hello. Hi, Patrick. Hi, RA, Matchless Mingler. Hello. We're going to talk to her right now. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
This is fun. I love your background.
All right. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. She cute. It looked like she got natural hair. I'll give her points for that. But Nose Ring Chronicles. It's the Nose Ring Chronicles. Metal in her face. Yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Nose Ring Chronicles. I would say she's in her 30s and on a YouTube dating show. So just off that, she's not a good dating option. But let's hear her out. I'm sure she'll say plenty of things that are profound.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, how was your day?
My day was good. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so the weather it doesn't look like that, but but it was a good day.
Nice over here. Is it raining where you are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's talk about you. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Okay. My name is Brielle. I'm from Philadelphia. I work in music. I play the flute, I sing. Yeah, I'm a nature girl. I love to be outside.
Okay, she plays the flute and sings, so she needs you to come pay for her life. For sure. No questions asked. She's not looking for love. She's looking for help. So let's just get that established early.
Camping, hiking, wellness is really important to me, and just having a good time.
Wait, what did you say that's important to you?
Just like wellness, taking care of yourself, going to the gym, and having fun. You know, I'm goofy, so like I gotta match with someone that's also goofy.
The time for being goofy is out. You need to get your life together. You're probably in your 30s and you sing and play the flute. Like who the hell are like who's paying your bills? It's time to get serious about life, hon. The time to be a goofball is over.
Okay, yeah, I saw on your Instagram. Okay. All right. So you okay? I don't know if you want to discuss that. So you say you're in music.
Yeah.
What do you do exactly in music?
So I'm an artist. I sing and I play the flute.
Okay.
Yeah, I do R&B and pop. And then I sing and play for other people.
Oh, nice. Okay. What about? Do you have any kids?
I have one kid. Yes.
One kid.
He's
How?
10, so we kind of out the woods.
Okay. I would. You. I didn't hear. It's a girl or
It's a boy. Yeah, I have a son.
How old?
Okay, she has a son, a 10-year-old. I think I heard it right. But one of her main things is having fun and being able to be goofy. So her son didn't motivate her to mature and grow up and take life serious. That says a lot about her.
Is he?
He's 10.
10. Okay. What else I want to know? How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Oh, you're pretty tall.
So I got a little height.
Yes. And do you want to talk about your age? Oh no.
No.
No. Okay.
Keep it secret.
No problem. So you are single?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think these women realize how much of a turnoff that is to men. Maybe just me because I'm red pilled. If you're not comfortable enough with yourself, if you're not secure enough with yourself to just be proud of your age, you're not comfortable and secure enough with yourself to be in a healthy relationship. Fucking period.
Yes. What are you looking for?
Right now, I'm just looking to get to know someone. That's it. I don't know if I'm looking for anything long term. Just getting to know somebody.
She has a 10-year-old kid, y'all. She don't know if she looking for anything long term with a 10-year-old. This is crazy. So you still having flings in your 30s with a 10-year-old.
Good vibes. Start there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the qualities that he needs to have?
Smart. We have to be able to hold a conversation. Looks aren't everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also into like wellness, so like nature and just taking care of yourself doesn't necessarily be nature. Someone that's stable, definitely someone that has financial stability. I have a kid, so obviously, even if I'm just looking for a good time, I don't want to waste my time with someone.
Make it make sense. Even though I'm just looking for a good time, I don't want somebody to waste my time because I got a 10-year-old kid. So fuck me and take me on fancy dinners, but you don't gotta take care of my kid. You don't gotta take care of my household. Just buy my kid a toy. I'm lost. I'm very confused. I feel like we getting mixed messages.
That's not on my level. And that's
okay. What's your level?
I mean, I'm an independent woman. I can take care of myself. So I want.
We don't believe you. We don't believe you. A singer and a flutist can't take care of themselves. I don't believe you, man. You broke as fuck. You broke as a joke. And that's why you on here dry begging for a man.
Someone that can match the energy. You know, if I want to get on a flight, I can get on a flight.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to go somewhere, you know, I want to be able to travel with my partner and just have a good time.
Okay. How much does he need to make a year?
Oh, we getting into it.
I mean, we need to know. So
Yeah.
they don't call if they don't.
The reason they laugh is because they know they're a joke. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to have to say the number outside. She doesn't want to have to say the number out loud because she know the number's going to be ridiculous and she's going to be fucking ridiculous and she knows the chat is going to clown her.
Don't, you know, have what you're looking for.
I mean, I feel like you definitely have to be on some kind of salary or something. If you're creative, that's cool too. But let's say, you know, at least over 100,000 a year. But
Is anybody shocked? Is anybody blown away? Did anybody think there was even 1% chance that she was going to say 50, 60K? Ma'am, I don't believe you make 20K as a flutist and a singer. I just refuse to believe it. Your looks are paying your bills somehow, some way.
I'm cool, you know, someone that's working, that as long as they bring in an income.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. How tall does he need to be?
I'm tall. I can't do short guys. At least taller than me, you know. But I like men that's like 6'3".
Women really overestimate being cute. They really, really, really do. Being cute, it doesn't mean much to elite men, to top 1%, 2, 3% men. Being cute just ain't gonna cut it. What has going after the 6'3" dude who makes six figures, what has that gotten you this far, other than loads blown on your face? And a broken home. I guess it got you a broken home. There's no reasoning with these women. Never mind.
6'3", okay. Okay, so can we do 5'10", 5'11", or no?
Yeah, if he's taller than me, I'll be flexible. You know, I'm open-minded.
A washed up ran through flutist with a kid. A washed up ran through single mother flutist is gonna do me the favor to date me even though I'm under 6'3". Oh, God bless you, you noble sister.
Just ask me what I like, but I am open-minded. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Does it need to be around where you live, or you're flexible with traveling?
I would travel.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
I've done
Okay.
this before. It could work, you know.
Okay. What's the age range for him?
Oh, 29 to 35. Something like that. 29, 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you have kids?
Ooh. One.
Okay.
Or someone with the same partner, not multiple mamas.
Okay.
I can't sign up for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I think that's all I need.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Like, because I know you say smart and a nature kind of person, and
I mean, he has a great music taste. That's a given. Like, definitely got to be into music and like seeing live music. That's important.
So what percentage is this? A tall 6'3" dude who make over six figures, who's into nature, like to travel, got one kid at most, who's also a goofball. Like, what percentage of men is this? Please let me know below.
To me, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question: do you bring 100,000 a year?
Oh, good question.
Because the chat is gonna tell you, how dare you ask for that if you don't have that. So do you bring that?
Well, let's see what they say.
Of course she don't bring it. Like I said, I don't think she make 20K. And I don't know why people always say that. Do she make 100K? Like, look, that's not how the dating market works. If she was 22 with no kids asking for this, she could definitely get it. And it wouldn't have mattered if she didn't have a job at all or if she was a flutist. Women make 100K, don't qualify them for 100K men. Actually, it hurt their chances of getting 100K men. Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't say it flutist. Well, it's cool. So, flautist. Thanks, James.
They're saying that 100,000 is too high.
But okay, so I think a working man is fair. If you're bringing in a salary, like I said, I said I'm flexible. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we got to see what we're working with in the chat.
I agree.
Okay.
Are you willing to pay for some dates?
Not the first date, no. Definitely not the first date. Mm-mm. But yeah, I would treat my man.
What y'all think, man? James, what you think of her? You feeling her? Good pick so far. Good option. Let me know. Everybody, let me know something in the chat. What we think of her? We got 16 people watching. I only got 12 likes. I need y'all to hit the like button. Let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Super chat, super sticker. Let's get it.
I'm not above that.
That's
But I'm definitely traditional in the sense of like on the first date, he has to, you know, court me, engage me, make me interested to even come out my pocket because I would.
I hear you, babe, but you're not traditional. Kid out of wedlock. Nah, you're not traditional. Nose ring, you're not traditional. Hoe hoops, you're not traditional.
I would. Yeah.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
A couple years ago.
Okay. What was your part in it not working out?
I think we were just in different places in our lives.
AKA she cheated. Cause that don't even make sense. I mean, maybe she don't want to give the details. I get it. She don't want to tell his business or tell her business, but nah. That's a bullshit reason. Anytime a woman don't give the flat out reason why it didn't work out with her ex, she was the reason.
I think that's the honest truth. Like we're still cool, but we just didn't work as a couple.
Okay. Okay, so since you didn't tell me something that you did wrong, what is one of your toxic traits?
I get silent when I'm mad. Like I just shut down. Like that's a toxic trait, I think.
Come on, give us a couple more. Fellas, yeah. So anytime you try to tell her something she don't like, she gonna shut down, not talk to you for 2 days. Nah, this ain't worth it.
I just shut off. So I think that's definitely something I could work on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see. Have you ever ghosted a man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Just either he said something disrespectfully or something that I knew just wasn't within my boundaries, or the first date was just kind of But I mean, my version of ghost is like I might respond and say thank you. I'm still polite, but then not follow up after that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that you are short-tempered or no?
No.
No. Okay. And what is the relation? I'm sorry, I'm asking you all those questions because I know that's why. What is your relationship with the father of your son?
We just co-parent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With
Y'all want more? Y'all want me to say more?
when did you guys break up?
Oh, years ago when I was pregnant. We haven't been together in over 10 years. Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing to worry about there. If that's what the question is, we just co-parent. That's it.
And there is no issue. He doesn't want you or anything, right?
No. No, really, no. We really just.
All right, I'm tired of her, and I'm tired in general. So, all right, I'm out, y'all. I stayed on a little longer. Right on, James. Yeah. Once she shut down, that's a man's cue to bounce. Man don't got time for all that. All right, I'm getting sleepy early, 7:30. This was a surprise live. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for donating, James. Hope I entertained you enough for your $25 worth. You guaranteed a live stream Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. So I'll see y'all tomorrow and Tuesday because of James. What'll it do, James? I'm lost. I don't know what it's doing, James. All right, but yeah, all right. Have a good night, everybody.